10 months under the sun, what Costa del Sol taught me. I'm looking at my 10-month mark here in Costa del Sol, the coast of the sun, and I'm still here. I'm a resident now. The culture? Honestly, it was an easy adjustment for me. I lived inside Argentinian culture for 15 years. That rewires you. It slows you down. It teaches you to sit longer at the table. So when I landed in southern Spain, it didn't feel foreign. It felt familiar. But let's not romanticize it. I tried on a lot of countries before I found the one that fit. Mexico, Argentina, Uruguay, Puerto Rico. None of them were wrong. They just weren't tailored to me. They were good suits, just not my suit. It was my Argentinian godson who told me about Costa del Sol. He had lived here for a spell, and through him, I got a feel for it before I ever stepped on the plane. That matters. You don't move blind, not if you're serious. And I was serious. I didn't wing it. I didn't go into this last minute. I studied the culture. I worked on my Spanish. I learned the bureaucracy before it learned me. Spain does not play when it comes to paperwork. The interview at the consulate? A hurdle? I watched 3 people before me get dismissed. Not prepared, posturing, carrying that, "Do you know who I am?" energy. That doesn't fly here. I thought I was ready. Then one of my forms had been updated to a new version. We were seconds from getting kicked to the curb. But instead of posturing, I asked the woman a simple question. "What can we do?" No ego, just willingness. She gave us a window. We ran across town, fixed the form, got back in line, and finished. Stress? Yes. Worth it? Absolutely. When I got my passport back with the stamp, that was the answer I'd been hoping for, and I did it without an immigration lawyer. Still expensive. I'm paying that off for another year. But I couldn't afford a lawyer, so I leaned heavy on my AI to navigate the paperwork gauntlet. Research, translation, checklists, scenario planning. AI wasn't the enemy. It was my co-pilot. Oh, you're still here? Yes, there are a lot of Americans coming to Spain right now. But here's the part people don't say out loud. Most don't stay. I often hear, "Oh, you're still here?" Like I passed an exam I wasn't expected to pass. It's not easy for many. You have to make changes. Real ones. And the people you interact with, they don't necessarily love English. They're not required to. You move at the relaxed pace here, or you will be unappreciated. Most squares. That's the word used for northerners. Not mean, just descriptive. We get lumped in with Germans, Nordics, all the northern nations. Struggle because they try to impose instead of adapt. Money is not a passport into culture. They don't let us in. I hear expats complain. They don't let us into the culture. That's funny to me. Culture isn't a VIP lounge. It's not a medal. It's not a city key ceremony. It's an attitude. It's offering a hand to a grandmother getting off a bus. It's volunteering as the water guy at a local run. It's cheering people on in Spanish, even if your grammar is off. Bam. You're part of it. No announcement needed. Europe is different. Europe and the US are not operating on the same frequency. Here, trying to be impressive is annoying. I ran the Olympic torch. Okay, sure. Share it if it fits context. But if it doesn't, it feels like you're asking for a back pat. Even famous people here are expected to stand in line like everyone else. If they don't, they're considered jerks. There's something grounding about that. Also, random but real, you'll buy products that list 7 languages on the packaging, and often not English. Since Brexit, The UK leaving the EU removed the requirement to print English. Small thing, big signal. Low season is my season. I love walking the promenade in low season. Fewer people, mostly locals, mostly folks my parents' age. Quiet conversations, slow steps. High season, school breaks, summer heat. The sun here at noon is not playing around. Siesta exists for a reason. The locals duck out. Shops close. You shop later in the evening. You adjust your rhythm to the sun, not the clock. If you fight that, you'll exhaust yourself. Is this place for most Americans? Am I saying Costa del Sol isn't for most Americans? No. I'm saying, know what you're getting into. Know that money doesn't buy integration. Know that ego doesn't translate. Know that pace is cultural. Know that language is respect. Do I love it here? Oh yes. Will you? Depends. Oof. And that's the honest part. This is Oddly Robbie.